Hello, everyone. Welcome to another brand new episode of Late Night Sprites. It's been a little while, but I had this idea and I just wanted to share it with all of you. I have been playing Sonic Racing Crosswords so much lately, so I decided to just hook up the mic and share my first impressions. And since it's been a while since I've uploaded a video that isn't a short, I did want to start getting into the habit of uploading some longer form content. So here's one for you today. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're having a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, whenever you're watching this video. I am Homecoming Hero, and I love making all sorts of content, whether it's about video games and sometimes about movies or TV shows or non-gaming content. But this is Late Night Sprites, and I'm so glad to have you here. If you're new, thank you so much for stopping in, and if you're not, thank you so much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. I have been playing a lot of Sonic Racing Crosswords lately. I picked up the digital deluxe version of this game, and I've been playing quite a bit of it and just wanted to share my thoughts with everyone. I have not been playing the other modes. I haven't played this game online. I haven't played the Race Park or Racing Against Time Trial Ghosts. I have only been playing this game in Grand Prix at the time of this episode, but I feel like I've played enough that I wanted to talk about it. When I first saw this game getting revealed last year at the Game Awards, I was pretty excited for it, but I did not play a lot of Team Sonic Racing. I played it once at a friend's house, and that was it. And in terms of Sonic Racing games, the ones I have the most experience with are Team Sonic Racing Transformed, as well as Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed, and Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing there. Oh, and of course, Sonic R. Sonic R is awesome. But with that being said, I have not played a single Sonic Riders game outside of, once again, playing it one or two times at a friend's house. I've never owned them. So me and Sonic Racing games are here and there. Hey, I haven't even played all of the Sonic 3D games. I borrowed Unleashed from a friend once. I've never played 06. And I played Sonic Generations long after it originally came out. I actually started that game with the 3DS version. So I've played plenty of Sonic games, whether it's classic Sonic, modern Sonic, the adventure games, Sonic Colors. I remember playing on the Wii and renting that. So I played plenty of Sonic games, but this game started interesting me the more I saw of it. I did not play any of the betas, but purely from word of mouth from my friends and watching a video or two and even seeing a gameplay trailer or two and even a commercial made me interested enough to pick this up, because with the recent release of Mario Kart World, the now released Sonic Racing Crosswords, and at the time of this upload, the upcoming Kirby Air Riders, means that 2025 is an incredible year when it comes to racing games. And I'm excited for all of them. I really enjoyed Mario Kart World. I am really enjoying this game so far. I may have a qualm or two, but I'm really enjoying this game quite a bit. And I'm really looking forward to Kirby Air Riders. So without further ado, we're going to do a Grand Prix, and what better character to do a Grand Prix as than Hatsune Miku on an Extreme Gear, which I've been told by my friends the Extreme Gears in this game do not play the way that they play in the Sonic Riders games. So maybe I will have to give a Sonic Riders game a try or two. But we're going to play through a Grand Prix and try to beat our rival and do our best. I think I'm going to do this one because the Crystal Grand Prix might be my favorite. I love Rackle Highway, I love Blizzard Valley, and also Chow Park. So as you see here, every time you start up a Grand Prix, you are given a rival. This is an AI that is out to win and will do so and take shortcuts and just defeat you by any means necessary. But if you don't want the rival that the game matches you up with, you can just pick one, but we will stick with Metal Sonic. Also, when you start up each race, you can unlock these perks, whether it's getting a double boost, bonus item slot, and so on and so forth. I usually go with the double boost. I have been enjoying using the extreme gear because I do find it pretty fun. One thing that I do find interesting is that the loading screens in the menus chug a little bit here and there in the results screens, but the game itself, when you get in a race, runs pretty smoothly. The game looks really good, and I also love that usually when you start a race, as long as you're not picking a DLC character, there's some sort of taunt that the characters have for each other, which I find is incredibly funny. I love all of the DLC that is announced for this game. I think it's crazy that we're getting the Ninja Turtles and Avatar: The Last Airbender, SpongeBob. Recently, Mega Man was shown off at the State of Play, and I'm currently playing this on PS5. I decided to pick PS5 because I figured that the Switch version would run decently well, but I haven't gotten a new game for my PlayStation for a while, so I decided to, give it a try on that. And I'm glad that I did. The game controls really well. It plays well. As you see in the top right-hand corner of the screen, when you go through a race, there are red rings on every track that you can collect. They're usually hidden off to the side or behind shortcuts. And also regular rings as well as items. Of course, you can drift and you can do tricks to help you boost, which are really cool as well. The red rings, the cool thing about them is that you can collect a red ring, restart a race, and then it will still be collected. But here is the big main feature of this game, the Crosswords. The second lap will turn into a Crosswords. Basically, that means it could either be a pre-existing track that you raced on, or an exclusive Crossworld, sometimes an original one, sometimes a reference to a past Sonic game. The Sonic fan service in this game is absolutely incredible. From the tracks, to some of the items, to being some of my favorites are the references within the pre- and post-race taunts. There's a lot of great moments for longtime Sonic fans. I am not doing well. I need to get my head in the game. I do not know why I referenced High School Musical, but here we are. But from this game, there are so many things that I appreciate. I love how many characters are in this game. And with the base roster, there is a lot of really cool, fun dialogue interactions. It's really nice to see the Babylon Rogues return, which, when was the last time we saw them? With the Sonic game for the Kinect? I don't think they were in Team Sonic Racing. Again, played it once, so if they did, please correct me in the comments. Comments, not comics. Do not make your YouTube comments into comics, because, that... I wouldn't read that. So, yeah, there's also, segments where your car or board will turn into an aircraft or a boat, as well as racing on the tracks. I feel like the visuals of this game are very dynamic. That's one thing that I really love about this game, is that it stays visually interesting. Now, it would be fun to have a Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing game again, because it was cool to see all the different characters, all the fan service from that, and the tracks. But it seems with the digital deluxe version of the DLC that tons of characters are being added, and the fun thing is that a lot of the Sega characters are going to be free. We have Joker from Persona on the way, Ichiban from the Like a Dragon series, we have Hatsune Miku, as you see right here, and there are plenty more characters that you don't even have to pay for. And I'm sure more racetracks will even be added as well. If I could get a Sonic character to be added in this game, I would get Chuck Hedgehog from the comics, because why not? I know people are saying that Blaze is in the game. Tangle and Whisper are going to be added into the game, apparently, and that's awesome, because seeing all sorts of different Sonic characters being put in the game is just really cool. I know some people want to see movie Sonic get put in, or movie Knuckles, Tom, Maddie, Wade, and that would be pretty crazy. I mean, that isn't out of the realm of possibility, only because Ichiban and Joker are being put in this game. So, human characters are being added, and Hatsune Miku is right here also. Right now we're racing on Radical Highway. As someone who played and beat Sonic Adventure 2 back in the day, I was so happy to see this because just the nostalgia. I love Sonic Adventure 2. Flaws and all, I absolutely adore that game. But as I've been playing this game, I do plan on trying the online. I think the item balancing can be a little crazy in this game. There are tons of items, whether there's a shield to defend yourself, there's like a big magnet that can slow people down, a spike ball, the punching gloves are like shells, and one thing that I do like is that there's a reticle that allows you to lock on to people or to your opponents, and I think that's like really fun. There's this bomb that the longer you hold on to it, it charges up, and that's really fun. And there's King Boom Boo, who is the equivalent of the spiny shell. Oh, this is really fun to show off. So sometimes you'll see these green markers. Oh, I guess someone went ahead of me. Thanks a lot, Metal Sonic. So sometimes when you enter a crossworld, there's these green markers, and that means that there's a frenzy. Whether you get unlimited items, a supercharged boost, unlimited wisps that allow you to boost, because one of the items is the clear wisps that make you boost. There's also a couple other wisps as items. The item variety in this game is great. But yeah, the frenzy is really fun to do in the crossworlds because they can really turn the tides of the race or help you get a really, really good lead. But yeah, sometimes the items can be a little crazy. I heard that they were crazier. As somebody who didn't play the beta, I did hear that they get turned down or got toned down. But yeah, this is just kind of like a gameplay rambling first impressions. Like, this is definitely unscripted. I would like to do some scripted content for this channel, but I'm probably mostly going to focus on doing some gameplay and some unscripted content for now, just to balance things out alongside with the upload of shorts that I do a couple times a week. So one complaint that I have heard is that you can't get the red rings on your second lap because you're going in the crossworlds, and I will admit that that is a little bit of a problem, but I do think that lap 1 and lap 3 do give you enough time to get them. Plus, one thing that is a bonus is that if you are doing single player, you are constantly earning these tickets, and you can use the tickets to upgrade your car, buy fun perks, such as the one that turns your truck in, or your vehicle into a monster truck that is the equivalent of the Mega Mushroom from Mario Kart, and that's really fun. Oh my goodness! Oh my god! Oh wait, this is an item swap. Oh, there's hope. There's hope. There's hope. You know what? I'll take second. It is really easy to turn things around because I have had Grand Prix where I have been just going through the races, and I may have gotten third multiple times, but I've gotten first at the very end. And because of that, I was able to pull ahead. I will for this show all of the Grand Prix, but as I was mentioning, there are these tickets that basically help you retry. And when you're able to use those tickets to retry, you're able to see where the red rings were, and they help you out, you know, in that regard. Or if you just end up getting dead last in a race, you can use the tickets to try again and maybe get first. You will be getting a ton of the tickets, so I say feel free to use those when you are looking for the red rings, looking for secrets, looking for shortcuts, or just learning the tracks. I have played through the tracks multiple times. I wouldn't say that there's any tracks that I don't like. There are just some that I like more than others. This one right here, Chow Park, is really fun. And the good thing that I'll say is that races do not overstay their welcome. The tracks, I feel like, are really well made and really well balanced. The pacing of this game is really fast paced, and a Grand Prix will take you about, I want to say 8 to 10 minutes, maybe 10 to 15, not too long. And the game loads fast enough that you can just jump in and get ready. Or if you do want to take some time and use those tickets to retry and find those secrets, you can do that. As I was mentioning, here we go. Here's the frenzy. So sometimes a crossworld will have a frenzy that will give you something cool to do. This one seems to be unlimited boost. So, yeah, you just hold down the drift button and get unlimited boost, and it charges a bonus amount, which is great. As you see here, there's cool shortcuts that you can do, which I failed at. Like I said, you can go from first to last pretty quickly, but also vice versa. There are tons of difficulties in this game, as well as a mirror mode. So that is one pretty nifty thing about this game. There's plenty for the single player to do, not to mention the online play, the time trials, and so on and so forth. And I will echo the sentiment that I do hope that the online community for this game is strong, because there's a lot of good in this game. There's a lot of charm. It looks great. It plays great. Of course, the soundtrack is absolutely phenomenal. And even though I may not be showing off the best of gameplay, I will say that this game is just darn fun to play. This game is an absolute blast. The other reason why I do want to show off the Grand Prix as a whole is because the final act of every Grand Prix is really cool. It is really awesome, and I really like the idea behind it, and I feel like it's executed incredibly well. Let's hope that I can pull through and bring in the gold medal, because you will want to race everyone as your rival at least once. There is a secret behind it. As you've seen, spoiler alert, I guess, even though they do not hide it, defeating every single rival will unlock Super Sonic, as well as the true credits of the game, because when you beat every Grand Prix, you will get some credit sequences, but when you beat the game the second time over, you will get the real credits. So I still haven't gotten those yet at the time of this video, but I'm working towards it. So let's get on with the finale of this Grand Prix, as well as this first impressions video. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I really do, because I haven't uploaded a lot of long form videos in a while, but I, as I mentioned earlier, would really like to. So the final part of the Grand Prix, round 4, there are no red rings to collect, but each lap is one lap from each course you have done so far. And I think that is really awesome. And as you see here, getting first in here gives you 18 points instead of 15. So this could be the moment where you can really turn things around and, you know, get the victory that you need. I really am enjoying this game so far. I really am. I know I said that a couple times, but I was not expecting to. I was expecting this to be an okay game, and maybe that's because I played Team Sonic Racing once, and by playing Team Sonic Racing once, I only didn't get a real feel for it. Will I go back and try it? Maybe. I don't know. I have been told that this game is better than Team Sonic Racing in every single way, but I do want to maybe give the Sonic Riders series a try, at least the original as well as the Wii one. I heard really good things about the second one. Sonic Riders was a series that this made me kind of want to give a chance to. I picked up way earlier in the year on a Steam sale Team Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing and Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed. So even though I haven't owned them until now, I look forward to experiencing those. Sonic has some really solid racing games, and this one is going to go alongside both of them. Now, if you want to wait for a sale, definitely do that. This game might not be for you, or you can wait for a sale to get the DLC bundled with it, because I will say that I am not a fan of the current trend in gaming where everything needs DLC and a season pass. So if you do want to wait for a sale, that can also be an option, because the season pass will be worth it, because they are not just adding more racers, they are adding more tracks as well. So maybe getting this on a sale or a super turbo edition could be an option as well. Overall, if I was to give this a score, I probably would say it's like a 7.5 to 8 out of 10. Really good. There are a setback or two, but the good outweighs the bad in so many ways. There's so much good in this game, and I absolutely believe it's worth playing. I hope that they drop a demo for this game. I think they already did. If they did, definitely give the demo a try, because it definitely could help you get a feel for this game. And see, I love that. I love that the items have a reticle, so if you want to, you can lock on and see for certain items what you know, where you're shooting your item off at. Alrighty. We can turn things around. We may be in fourth, but we can turn things around and win. We must defeat Metal Sonic. Hatsune Miku must defeat Metal Sonic for the sake of the world. If he wins in this race, who knows where he will stop next. He could take over so many things. He could be so good at racing that he could use that racing prize money to take over the world. And oh my goodness, I might have to show off using the tickets and retrying. I mean, that is a gameplay mechanic. I might have to show that off. But because we are so close to winning, you know what? Why not? Why not? Let's do this. Let's do this for the sake of the world. Let's do this. We may be behind by 9 points, but we're not going to let that stop us now. We are going to do this. We are going to win, and we will be victorious. Let's rock and roll. You're going down, Metal Sonic. You are going down. And now I'm going to kind of... I think I've shared all the thoughts that I can. So after this Grand Prix is over, if you would like to, please subscribe. It would help me out greatly. Please like the video. Maybe I'll do even more Sonic content. There's plenty of Sonic games to talk about. Ones that I'm familiar with and ones that I am rather new to. But there's plenty of other games to talk about as well. And I am totally, after this video goes up, going to practice so I can stop hitting these walls and be more familiar with the victor's podium than I am with the railing. Oh, you're going down, Metal Sonic. Got him in my sights. I got him in my sights. Also, when it comes to the rival interactions, which are all absolutely hilarious, absolutely super funny, my personal favorite, look it up if you haven't seen it, is Shadow and Charmy. Come on, yes! That's all we needed. That's all I needed. Oh yeah, you can also do the Mario Kart thing where if you drive behind someone, you can get like a slipstream, like an air boost. So that's also cool. Alrighty, let's go. Yeah, there's lots of defensive items in this game as well. One of my personal favorites, as you've seen, is the tornado. That's a whirlwind that like blocks most of the items, which I think is really cool. I think that one's great. Oh no, King Boom Boo! Oh no, why? I love the fact that it's not just King Boom Boo from Sonic Adventure 2, but it's King Boom Boo wearing shades. Because of course, if he's going to show up, he's going to show up wearing sunglasses. Or as one of my friends has said, he is well aware of the fact that he is ruining your day. I'm so glad he's having a good time. Okay, we're going to hold on to this just in case to stay on target. To stay on target. Things are turning around. Things are looking up. Things are looking promising as we head into the final segment. Oh, that was forward and not backwards. I do like how you can double up on items in this game or get the one perk that allows you to triple in items. Oh, this item's really good. This one makes you invulnerable to certain items, which I think is great. I do like the rival system. It definitely adds a lot of like fun dialogue and stuff. I think that's fantastic. I don't know what those item boxes do. I think maybe they're like rare items that you can get or maybe can't normally get from normal item boxes. Oh my gosh. I have to succeed or else SpongeBob is going to have to go through another year at boarding school. He's not even out yet. He comes out, I believe, at the time of this recording in November. Whew. Okay. Let's go. That's right. We're going to take first place. We are going to take first place. And we did. Let's see if that was enough. Let's see if that was enough to take the podium and beat our rival. It was not. We are, no matter what, like, Metal Sonic would have had to fail over and over again. Like, he would have had to come in last. So I'm not going to try with the RNG. I'm just going to have to try again. I guess you win this round, Metal Sonic. But that being said, I still really like this game. I'll have to also try more of the customization because you get to add some pretty cool perks to your car as well as stickers. But that's going to be it for now. Thank you so much for watching. As I mentioned earlier, take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. I'm Homecoming Hero, and I will see you on another Late Night Sprites video, whether it's a gameplay, first impressions, or maybe a review, a playthrough. We'll see. I'm going to be trying a lot of different stuff. The sky's the limit. But until then, take care.